I'm out for another ruck. Gonna be 1 hour and 15 minutes today with 25 kilos in the backpack. And little update since Wednesday. 2 days have gone by. So Wednesday was like a high output day. Obviously I've started this 12,000 steps a day challenge for myself. But Wednesday, normally I've been doing 12, 13,000, but Wednesday I walked to drop my kids off at nursery and at school, took the dog out for some extra walks, little half an hour walks, one of those, then maybe a 10-minute one later in the day. And then lunchtime I did the 1 hour rucking with 25 kilos. And then in the afternoon I had my boxing class, kept my Apple Watch on for that, walked 15-20 minutes to the class, walked back as well. By the end of the day I'd done 25,000 steps, so 2 days worth of steps in one, really. Massively overshot the target, but that's good because I kept my calories the same on Wednesday and yesterday and today. 2,400 calories, 2,400 calories, about 220 grams of protein. And by doing that, I'm probably kind of at maintenance or just below maintenance, I think, on general days when I do my steps and go for a gym workout, lift weights. And then I have some rest days as well where I don't do much apart from the steps. But on these high output days when I've got the boxing class and rucking on the same day because I'm working from home a couple of days a week, that's where I can create a very large calorie deficit. And as long as I'm eating a lot of high volume foods and getting enough protein in, I'm all right with it. Like, I felt fine, didn't need to eat anything extra. So I can do a couple of these high output days a week. I think that'll do me good because I'd lost like a kilo on the scales from that one, and the last couple of days it hasn't come back at all, just a little bit. So hopefully I'll have that again tomorrow, and that's how I can create my calorie deficit. But I'm surprised, like, I can do it all kind of thing. Probably just one of these rucks used to be enough for me in the day, and now I can do that and then go to the class later. And I felt good when I was at the class. I had a few people comment saying like I clearly go to the gym, so people must be starting to notice that I'm looking better in a t-shirt or my t-shirt and shorts for boxing. Must be getting a bit more shape coming through now, which I'm pleased about. So when people start commenting, it's working. And really I've got to this point just by making these small improvements and adding stuff here and there, Started off with just rucking and then added the boxing, added the park run, lifting weights a couple of times, 2 or 3 times a week. And I feel like as long as when I'm doing my weight training, I'm thinking about what I'm lifting and trying to add a little bit of weight to the machine or to the bar, or pick up the next level of dumbbells up, then I'm making improvements there, as well as adding weight or adding reps, really. I kind of loosely track that. Then with the park run, I'm down to 20 minutes and 12 seconds for my personal best on a difficult course with a lot of hills. And I started off at 27 minutes back in January, I can't believe we're already in May now. So really it's 5 months of running once a week to take off 7 minutes down to 2012. But my goal was always to just get sub 20, and I'm probably close to doing that. See, today's Friday and it's a high output day. I'm probably going to be quite lethargic tomorrow. I'll probably feel it. I did weight training on my legs as well yesterday, but we'll see. I'm still going to get up, do the park run. I just might not hit a personal best, but I always kind of do it. I'll run the 5k, I'll run it as best as I can. I won't kill myself and risk getting an injury. I always run it at what I feel like, you know, is pushing myself. I'm pushing myself hard, but I'm not going crazy. Like, I could always go harder if my life depended on it, kind of thing. But I'm going to get there eventually, this sub 20 run. So I'm patient because I'm not committed to it. Like, I'm not a runner. All the things I'm doing are just things I enjoy doing. So no pressure. Yeah, I like to plan every day now. Like, what am I doing today? It's going to be rucking and boxing. Wake up on a Saturday, I'm going to do a run and I'm going to hit 12,000 steps. I like to think about what have I got going on for the day. When am I going to get those steps in? Do I need to do a walk in the afternoon or in the morning before whatever's going on? Will I have to do it in the evening? A little bit of planning really helps you be able to meet those targets. And then on Sunday, again, it'll be trying to think of, like, I need some rest, but let's get 12,000 steps in still, because that really is like an active recovery. It doesn't tire me out at all to do regular walking. Monday's bank holiday, so we'll treat it like a Sunday. And Tuesday we'll be back into the routine again. Bit of planning as to what you're going to do in terms of like your exercise during the week is really helpful. And then same with food. I like to plan my food for the day before. So in the evening I'll think about what am I going to eat tomorrow. I'm going to have this, that, you know. I'll log it in MyFitnessPal, unless it's like a routine or I'm eating the same thing every day sometimes. Trying to add a bit more variety in at the moment, so I'm having to log stuff a little bit more just to kind of check that it fits roughly into my 2,400 calories. Yeah, most of this is just sticking to it. Like, just keep sticking to it day by day, not breaking myself. Just keeping it as manageable as possible, and then not giving up, just holding on to this vision in my mind of being as fit and strong physically, and then also looking as good as I can. And I'm gonna get there. Like, I look at some of the before photos of when I started this last year, and I'd kind of given up a little bit. Like, yeah, I was trying to get fitter, I was trying to make a change, but in my head I was kind of like doing it just for getting fitter and being healthier, but I never really thought that I would have the motivation to sort of like try and look good again. Thought I'd gone past that. But as you get fitter, you start to look better. So now it's become kind of something that's within reach, which I didn't think it would be. You know, probably like a couple of months away from looking the best I ever have. So why not go for it now? Already doing most of the work. To get the last bit really is just being controlled with the food and sticking to the exercise. Anyway, just another little update while I'm out on my ruck. We'll head back now. Tomorrow I'll do park run. Might make a little video after the park run. Might not, we'll see.